Let's dive into episode 5 of Love is Blind season 6. It's a whirlwind of events as we're getting ready to see potential heartbreak. Obviously, we have couples Kenneth, Brittany, Johnny, Amy, Clay, and AD. Where else are we going to go? Jimmy is getting ready to sit with Chelsea. Well, Jimmy gets down on one knee. He says a bunch of words. He pops a question. She says yes. Jimmy and Chelsea are our fourth couple now to be engaged. And just poor Trevor. Trevor seems like such a good guy. Like, I wonder why Trevor and Jessica never really kind of hit it off in the pods. Maybe I feel like their personalities would have meshed well. Maybe they would have clashed. Who knows? Well, she's going to break Trevor's heart now. She says that he's a phenomenal person and he would fit into my life perfectly. Like, spit it out. Like, he said this doesn't sound positive. Like, seriously, I wish Trevor would have just like went back and just went boom. Sorry, Jimmy. I said I was going to be cool about it, but I can't. She said, I can't give you all of me right now. He asked, are you giving it all to someone else? And she says yes, and ask if she is sure she will make is she sure it will make her the happiest? And he asks if there's a reason why, and she says no. He said, I'm confused. So you're choosing someone who is wavering back and forth on a man that never second guessed her when he was 100% with her from the beginning. He asked if she said yes to him, and she said yes, and asked if I would have went first, would she have said yes to me? And he said that's not um it's not a good answer for his sake. She didn't really say anything. Trevor's lighting this up. He said he had tapped his bracelet over 100 times a day. He really took this one to the chin, man. Trevor apparently rumored on Perfect Match season 2 as well. He said he didn't expect the heartbroken. He said he doesn't want to walk out crying, so he's just going to sit here for a while and ask her to leave. She said she envisioned a life with Trevor, and she said she feels confident she made the right choice, but she has a fear. Well, you should. Jeremy's talking to Sarah Ann and breaking it off with her. She's asking why he made the choice. And he said that their banter can be too much. She said, I didn't expect this. But she says she will say she feels foolish. He said he wouldn't do this again. I've seen a grown man cry over the last 2 or 3 days. She said she would do it again. Sarah comes back to talk to Laura and have a grown-ass conversation about not being picked. I love this aspect of the show, like the conversations, the important conversations that people are having in this season. Like, we're being grown ups. You know what I mean? Like we're being grown ups. So it's definitely something to watch. It's something interesting to watch, and it's just something that I really really enjoy. So I'm happy to see that, and of course that means that we're about to get our fifth couple of the batch here with Jeremy and Laura. It's going to be interesting to see how these two unfold, but I like it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to end up breaking somebody's heart in this instance. He said he wanted, of course, Jeremy and Laura solidifies their engagement, giving us their fifth couple. Jimmy and Chelsea time. Jimmy says Jessica's name, and it's not hers, as they talk about the moment before meeting. He said he had hopes that there would be a level of attraction. The door opens, they embrace, they have a typical moment together. Jimmy reveals that Chelsea that he almost went home this morning. He said, you kept me there. Like, she asked him how he feels now. He said he's happy. Like, she is not happy at all that he said that. Like, at all. And she shouldn't be. Like, you literally picked me. We're supposed to be going over this course of this next, few weeks, months together. It's crazy to me. She said, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. And he said, we are. Chelsea said she looked like Megan Fox, LOL. He said, nah, fam, but he's attracted to her. He finally gets down on one knee and asks her to marry him. Just a wild chain of events here. I don't feel like these two are going to last. I know Jeremy and Laura are like the weirdest couple in Love is Blind history. I don't feel like we saw enough of them in the pods to really kind of gravitate towards the story. He's smitten by her. She maybe not as much by him. Our five couples are as follows: Kenneth and Brittany, Johnny and Amy, Clay and AD, Jimmy, Chelsea, Jeremy and Laura. All right, quick rundown of how I'm going to rank these people. Give me Kenneth and Brittany number 1. Give me Johnny and Amy number 2. Give me Jimmy and Chelsea 3, Clay and AD 4, Jeremy and Laura 5. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. We're off to the Dominican Republic. All right, here we go. Wedding is 4 weeks away. Jimmy calls Chelsea pretty, and the duo sit down together on the couch. She brings up that the fact that he almost went home. He said he had a bone to pick, and she whispered to Laura about Jimmy saying "I love you," and she didn't yell it like she was accused. Like he is talking a lot about Jessica here, and Chelsea's not thrilled. He brought up how Jessica said something about her looks. This entire thing was awkward as fuck. He says a million words, and she's saying to the camera that she's finding it hard to believe it happened, and it feels really great and hopes it stays that way. I don't think so. Laura and Jimmy are in bed smooching each other. She said that she said you have a normal sized neck. She's telling him to dress like an adult. He's doing weird things to annoy her. He tells the camera that he's attracted to her in every which way, followed by him jumping into the pool fully clothed. He said that they're going to have a great life together. She is so fucking annoyed by him. He's like a 5-year-old and isn't having it. This to me seems like a recipe for disaster. Johnny and Amy time, these two are making out. He says she took his breath away for a minute or two to not 10 to 15 minutes. What, like, I don't understand what that means. Like he said, what? She said to the camera that Johnny wouldn't be the guy she typically goes for in a bar. She's normally attracted to the darker skin. She said the more time with him, the attraction grows. Definitely interesting. Clay and AD, who seem like they are just hot and heavy from the jump. They get a little hot tub action going on. Said Clay said in their bathing suit is like boom. She's confident in herself. He said he's a little baby and it melts in her. He said he wants to do more than sexualize her. He doesn't know this entire thing. He does not realize that men wear wedding rings. Of course, he said no cap that he didn't know. He said he had no clue how the wedding process works. AD says said the physical connection is there, and as long as it connects past this honeymoon period, she would be open to having sex with him. Like the entire thing kind of felt fake in that moment, I think. I don't know how to really feel about that, but it gets steamy in the pool between the two. Brittany and Kenneth, my two favorite people. She said he looked like a principal. He tells her every time before they go to sleep to unpack their day and what went well, what didn't, how they feel about each other. She said she's wonderful. One thing she notices is their water bill was high because he likes to take a long bath and she feels good about them. These two are just so fucking cute together. She asked how she looks without makeup. He said likes it. Like, I feel like this. I just feel like they're just too good for each other, and it's gonna really pain me when they break each other's heart. I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna cry now thinking about it. Just Jimmy and Chelsea time. He said he hurts himself when brushing their teeth. She asked him if he was excited to see her and said, yeah. The first thing he noticed, she ran towards him. First thing he noticed, she ran towards him like a T-Rex. Okay. She said her teeth was the first thing he noticed. He said that she has big, square, white teeth. She says, what else? And he said, no answer, but said big boobs. She said, I noticed his pretty eyes. She said she braces for 9 years. She asked if he feels the same way he did in the pods, and he said, yes. He said her voice and laugh played a big part in it all. She seems to be someone that needs a lot of affirmation about her looks, and she's seeking that from him and feel like he failed in that aspect of this entire scenario. This is definitely something to watch moving forward into episode 6, because that's a big deal, and it's going to become a big deal. And I really feel like this can continue to be a big deal because it should. Like, she wants to feel that affirmation from him, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you have to show it to him, but you can't be overbearing on it. I feel like there's just so much. But let's go ahead and flip right into episode 6.